session, we are going to see about poems, 2 poems for class 1, and then action words. We'll be doing action words in grammar and picture comprehension. Okay, to start with, we'll first look into the poem Slow Fast Song, which is for recitation only. Okay, so before we start with this poem, I hope you would have gone through the reading material which I had posted in the group yesterday. If you have it, you can just open it. So before we start with this poem, we can ask children to do some actions with their hands. What are the actions could be done with their hands? Okay. So what are the actions that can be done with our hands, teachers?
Clapping.
Clapping, very good.
Waving.
Yes, waving.
Rolling.
Jumping.
With hands. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Stretching, patting. Okay. So the children will come up with more actions that can be done with the hands, and they would also say like eating, drinking, so many things. Okay. And we can just interact with them and talk about the actions that we can do with our hands, and then slowly start with the poem, start reading the poem. Like we can ask them to first clap their hands and then make them roll their hands, wave their hands, and pat on their face. Okay, so let's read the poem. Clap, clap, clap your hands as slowly as you can. Clap, clap, clap your hands as quickly as you can. So we can make the children to do the actions and sing along with us this poem particularly. So when they do know, we can read the poem aloud with actions, and also we can recite it with voice modulation, because in this poem they say do the actions as slowly as you can as well as quickly as you can. So they are learning and 2 more action words, slow and quick, fast. Okay, so when we recite the poem itself, we can recite like this, like clap, clap, clap your hands as slowly as you can. Then clap, clap your hands as quickly as you can. So when we recite the poem with this modulation, children would really enjoy to do this. Yes, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. Roll, roll, roll your hands as slowly as you can. Roll, roll, roll your hands as quickly as you can. So when we do it faster, they would wish to do it, and they'll be very excited too. So can anyone do the third stanza of this poem?
Yes, ma'am.
And I would request you to come in your video, ma'am, so that you can do it with actions. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Asha Devi, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Wave, wave, wave your hands as slowly as you can. Wave, wave, wave your hands as quickly as you can.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Asha Devi, ma'am. You sang it. Yeah, that was wonderful. Another teacher who's willing to do the fourth stanza?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Jayanti, ma'am.
Pat, pat, pat your face slowly as you can. Pat, pat, pat your face. Pat your face.
Pat your face.
Pat your face quickly as you can.
Good, very good. Thank you, Jayanti, ma'am.
Travel, ma'am. Travel by bus, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So when we do this song with actions, children would really enjoy it. And shall we do all of us do this actions together just for 2 minutes? I think you can. Whoever can come in your video. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Clap, clap, clap your hands as slowly as you can. Clap your hands as quickly as you can. Roll, roll, roll your hands as slowly as you can. Roll, roll, roll your hands as quickly as you can. Wave, wave, wave your hands as slowly as you can. Wave, wave, wave your hands as quickly as you can. Pat, pat, pat your face as slowly as you can. Pat, pat, pat your face as quickly as you can. So you can repeat this poem, 2 or 3 times, and every day, as a exercise also we can do this. We can even include some more action words for them to do it. Okay, and also we can discuss about the things, or the animals that move slowly as well as quickly. Can anyone tell me, name few animals name that could move slowly?
Tortoise,
Tortoise,
snail,
Tortoise, snail,
snail,
yeah, yes,
snail,
yes,
snail.
superb, very good. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
snail,
teachers. Yes, ma'am. Then can you name few things or animals that could move quickly as fast as they can?
rabbit,
Rabbit,
Rabbit, wonderful.
deer, cheetah,
cheetah,
Cheetah, deer,
lion,
lion,
tiger, lion,
tiger,
tiger,
horse,
yeah, horse, very good, superb.
horse,
Some things,
aeroplane,
aeroplane, wonderful.
aeroplane, train,
Train, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. So we can also discuss
jet,
about these
jet,
things. Jet, yes, that's awesome. So children would also learn about the animals and things that move slow as well as fast. Okay. And after this, you have a couple of exercises at the back side, like matching with the action word and the picture. That's the children doing actions. And then to tick the slow or fast accordingly to the given naming words over there. Okay. And also, we can ask them to do many more uh, activities, like fly like a bird, jump, then jog, then stand in your place and stretch your arms. So such kind of actions can be done on a daily basis, before we start the class or in between the class. It can be done to relax and to grab their attention. Okay, so this slow fast song is for recitation, and we can keep reciting the poem, every day, and the children would love to recite this too. Understand? And we can also conduct games in groups, like we can split the class into 3 or 4 groups and ask one group to start the poem with the first stanza, to clap, clap, do the actions, clapping, like clap, clap, clap your hands as slowly as you can. We can sing, and immediately as soon as they finish, complete the first stanza, they should stop, and the second row, no, the B row, they can start with the second stanza. Likewise, C and D row can do it, and we can repeat it, doing this game too. So they would really enjoy it. So once this is done, we can introduce action words. You know, after completing this, no, when we do the action words in grammar, we can relate the grammar topic with this poem. We can ask children, you remember that day we learned slow fast song, and you did so, many actions in that poem, no? So today we are going to learn about action words, doing words. Action words are called as doing words. You can tell them doing words, tell us what a person or an animal or a thing does. And these words, since these words show actions, they are also called as action words. They are called as doing words as well as action words. And it is also called as verb. To start with, for class 1 children, we can introduce these words as doing words or action words. Later on, when they go to higher classes, they will learn to know what is verbs, and that is only action words. Okay, for example, a dog barks, and we can ask what is the action word here, what is a dog doing? The children would answer the dog barks, and then the birds fly. So what is a bird doing? What is a bird doing?
Fly.
Flying. So fly is the action word here. And then children play in the playground. So what are children doing?
Play.
Play. Yes. So play is the action word here. So when we post questions, it would be really it will be an interactive session, as well as children would come think and answer to, come up with answers to. And Raju walks to school every day. What is the action word here?
Walks.
Walks. Okay. Then later we can also ask the children, like, now children, you are getting up in the morning. As soon as you get up from your bed, what are the activities you do till you come to school? We can pose a question like that, and children would come up with answers. I brush my teeth, ma'am. I will take bath. I comb my hair. I dress up. I pray to God. And what else can teachers give me some more examples? What would children do after getting up in the morning
Eat
to
breakfast.
get
I
ready?
eat breakfast.
My
I
parents.
drink milk.
Yes,
pack my
very good.
snacks.
Pack the snacks, very good. Then fill
Fill
water bottle,
Polish the shoes.
polish the shoes. Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Then
Carry their bags.
carry their bags. Yes,
Keep my books inside my bag.
keep the books inside the bag. Very good. So they'll come with many answers, different answers, and they will also relate and say, like, what they will think, whatever they've been doing every day on a daily basis, no, as a routine, they will think and come up with answers. So that's a very good activity for the children. And we can also, after some time, when we do the next day, we can also give them a situation kind of thing, and ask them, like, children, now just now you had your physical education period, you all had been to ground, and now tell me, what are the actions you did in the ground, and tell me some action words, tell me some doing words. We can
Play.
ask them. Yes,
Jump.
play, jump,
Hop.
yes,
Run.
Hop.
run,
Kicking.
kick, hop,
Skip.
yes ma'am,
Skip.
skip, very good,
Wait.
Throw the ball.
yes, throw,
Kick the ball.
kick the ball,
Slide.
Catch.
slide, catch, yes, very good. Thank you teachers, thank you so much for being so interactive. And so we can give some situations. No, we can relate with the day's activities, and we can ask the children to come up with answers. And also, maybe after the lunch, no, if we have our session, we can ask them, children, just now your lunch got over. Now, just tell me what are the doing words, that are related during the lunch period. What all did you do during the lunch period? So can you
Wash
come
your
up with
hands.
wash your
Eating.
hands? Very good.
Wash.
Eating,
Eating.
Drink the
Drink
water.
water.
drink water. Come again, ma'am.
Place
Unbox the
the
lunchbox. Open the
Place.
lunchbox.
Open the lunch box.
open. Taking spoon also. Ma'am.
Okay.
Close the box.
Close the box.
Sometimes
Place the
sharing
towel.
chair.
Place the towel. Lunch towel.
Yes, place the lunch towel. Very good. Superb, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we can just correlate with the activities that has been done earlier, and ask children to come up with more answers. This is one way, we can make them thorough with the concepts, and they would never forget to. If we keep, for example, if we keep posting questions like this, for 2 or 3 times, children, even after they go home, they will think whatever actions they do, they will think, and they will correlate it, and they will tell their parents too, and who are at home, Ma'am, can you please mute? Brinda ma'am, can you please mute, ma'am?
It's clear that I am the one who is speaking.
Thank you, ma'am. So children would go and tell their parents too, and they will relate. Whatever action has been done at home also, they will say, ma'am, Amma, this is a doing word, and this is an action word, they would say. Okay. And we can ask them to observe too. We can take them to the playground, or make them sit or stand for some time for quietly, and then ask them to observe what are the actions they could see from the surroundings. So that's also a kind of activity, you can get answers from the children. And after this, we can move on to the exercises, giving them different kind of exercises, like circle the doing words in these sentences. Namrata climbs a ladder. So here, climbs is a action word. Then Shiji drinks milk. Here, drinks is a action word. Yeah, very good. And then the lion roars at the elephant. Roars. Very good.
The action word.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I go to the park every day. Go. Super. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. So we can give some exercises like this for the children to get thorough with the concept, and then underline the action words. Even in the board, just write few words, a mixture of words, action words, some naming words, and ask the children to find out the action words. And you can circle it or underline it, whatever, it's up to you. Like here, shall we underline the action words? No? Now, can we do it?
Sing,
Sing,
ride,
sing,
Walk.
then ride,
Walk.
walk,
walk,
Talk.
smile,
smile,
Cut.
cut,
ride,
Right.
Read.
Read. Talk also. Talk.
Right.
Talk.
Read.
Talk.
Talk.
Talk. Okay. We can do this kind of activities. And then look at the pictures and complete the sentences with the doing words given below. So book back exercises given here. So we can also ask the children to do like this. We can do it along with them. She
Swim.
Swims.
swims. Swims. And then the girl
Dances.
dances. And he
Draws.
draws. Then cheetah
Runs.
Runs.
runs fast.
Runs fast.
Runs fast. Okay, that's good. Then later on, we can give them a simple passage, and ask them to circle all the doing words. And now I would give you 5 minutes time. Just go through this, read this passage and pick out the words. How many doing words were there in this passage? Can anyone answer?
12.
12.
12.
Ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 12. That was correct.
Ma'am, is this also a verb, ma'am?
Oh, no, that's a helping verb. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So next, we'll move on to the doing words with ing. Adding ing with the doing words like walking, reading, writing, drinking, sleeping, jumping. So we add ing with some doing words. Of course, we use this ing form of verbs with the continuous form of tenses. Okay. Now, for class 1, we need not introduce about the continuous form of tenses and all. So we can just introduce to them like doing words with ing. Just add ing to the doing verbs along with when it is accompanied with is or am or are or was or were. Okay. So we can just teach them initially to add ing to the verb, and there are certain rules to follow in this. For example, we add ing to some doing words without making any change. For example, sleep, sleeping, go, going. Can you all come up with some more examples, teachers?
Eat,
For the
eating.
first rule, eat, eating,
Read. Jump, jumping.
jump, jumping,
Laugh, laughing. Walk, walking.
laugh, laughing, work, working,
Cry, crying.
Play, speaking.
speak, speaking,
Play,
crying,
Writing.
playing,
Kicking.
Playing.
play, play.
Cry, cry.
Swim,
crying.
running. Ride,
No, ma'am, just adding only ing. The first rule is adding only ing. So
Drink,
come up with
drinking.
examples with this rule.
Do, doing,
Come-
ma'am.
Drink,
Do, doing,
drinking.
drink, drinking,
Climbing, climbing, climb, climbing.
climb, climbing,
Wash, washing.
wash, washing,
Oh, it's already given.
Explore, exploring.
Combing.
comb,
Dreaming.
combing,
Cook, cooking.
cook, cooking. Okay,
Dream.
good.
Falling.
Come again, ma'am.
Dream, dreaming.
Dream, dreaming.
Fall, falling, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sit,
sing,
Stitching.
sing,
Ma'am,
singing,
falling.
fall, falling, stitch, stitching. Wonderful, superb, superb, ma'am.
Fight,
Next.
fighting.
Fight, fighting. Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Sit,
the next Ma'am, sitting is not applicable with this rule. You'll have to double the last letter. We'll be looking into that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So the second rule is, come again, ma'am, Shanti ma'am, or Vaishnavi ma'am.
Fighting, ma'am.
Fighting. Yes, ma'am.
This is
Yes.
Malarvidi, ma'am.
Malarvidi ma'am. Yes, sorry, ma'am.
This is Malarvidi, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Malarvidi ma'am. So next rule is, with some doing words, we drop the E at the end before adding ing.
Ride,
So,
riding.
yes, ride,
Slide.
riding,
Wave,
Sliding.
slide, sliding,
Hide, hiding.
hide, hiding,
explore,
dance, dancing,
exploring,
Make,
explore,
making, very good.
Using.
Yes, using,
give, giving.
giving,
baking,
Moving.
moving, baking,
Smiling.
smiling.
Giving.
Yes, ma'am, giving.
Giving.
So wonderful,
Come.
wonderful teachers. Coming. Yes, ma'am.
chase, chasing,
Chasing,
caring,
caring. Wonderful.
Mom, hate,
Love.
Sharing, ma'am.
Loving, hating. Yes,
Share.
ma'am. Sharing. Yes, sharing.
Poking.
Ride, riding.
Deleting.
Deleting.
Board.
Then write.
Write.
WRITE. Writing.
Right.
So when we ask like this, they will come with many answers, and those who are not able to come up with answers also will learn so many words when we have an interactive session with the children. Okay, and then the third rule is, we add ing to some doing words after doubling the last letter of the word. For example, running. So the last letter is N. We have to double the last letter and then add ing. Then traveling. So now you can come up with examples.
cutting,
Putting, ma'am.
sitting,
Hiding.
ma'am,
Cutting, swimming,
Clapping.
clapping, winning. Yes, ma'am. Putting, cutting,
hitting,
hitting,
fitting,
sitting.
cutting,
Yes, ma'am. Cutting. Any other action words?
Shining, ma'am. Shining.
Come again, ma'am.
Batting.
Batting. Any other? Sleeping is, we are not doubling. We are just adding ing.
Sleeping, ma'am.
Pardon? Eat, ma'am? No, again, here with eating, no, we are adding only ing.
dropping,
Dropping. Yeah, wonderful. Beginning. Yes.
grabbing,
Grabbing, superb.
Chopping.
Chop, chopping. Yes, dragging.
Chatting.
Chatting, superb.
Patting.
Patting. Yes, ma'am.
robbing,
controlling, stopping,
Controlling. Excellent.
Stunning.
Stopping. Ma'am, come again.
robbing,
rubbing.
Fogging, ma'am.
Yes, fogging. Superb, ma'am.
Scrubbing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, superb.
Singing.
Singing.
Slapping.
Slapping. So when we talk about these action words, they will come up with hitting, fighting, slapping and all. We can also teach them some values like these are the action words that we should not do. Okay. So you can tell them like these are the bad action words. So we can even conduct a game like splitting the teams into two, and we can ask them about good action words and bad action words. We can just write it down on the board, like some good action words, like caring, sharing, helping, and all. And then bad action words like hitting, fighting, slapping, such things and all. And we can also instill some values in children, telling them that these are the bad action words that we should not do it. So children, these are though they are you're learning it, you're not supposed to do this. You cannot hit anyone. If you hit, then it is a bad action. So it's not a good manner, good value to learn. So you can teach those values also to the children while doing any kind of teaching part, like grammar or whatever it is. No, whenever we teach them, we should instill some good values along with the lesson, so that it gets registered in their mind, and they would groom up as a very good, well mannered child. Okay. And then again, 1 minute. And we can give some do it yourself activity like this, like can give a grid, a puzzle, and ask them to find out the doing words and color those boxes. Now the puzzle has been given. The pictures are given. You can just, I'll give you just 2 minutes time. It's a very simple activity. 2 minutes time. Just find out the action words and write it down. Yes, let us discuss now. Were you able to find out all the doing words, ma'am, for the pictures given?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
one has been done for you, sleep. So can anyone tell me what are the other words? Play,
Swim,
swim,
Walk,
fly is there. Okay.
take, ma'am, take.
Okay, there were a couple of words given for which the pictures were not given to.
Yes, walk.
Take, ma'am. Play.
Yes, walk and eat.
Fly
Yeah,
also. Fly.
fly is there.
Sleep.
Sleep is there.
Kick.
Sleep. Wonderful.
Kick
Yes,
is there.
yeah, kick is there. K-I-C-K, kick. Yes, that's good. It's great, teachers, for being so interactive.
Ma'am,
Thank you so much. Eat, yeah, eat is there, but we don't have the picture here.
Okay.
So the next thing is we can do some grammar games, like, you can ask the children to guess the action word. You can form groups and take turns to do the actions by picking the slip. Maybe the teacher can make some slips with the action words and put it in a bowl or a basket and keep it on the teacher's table. We can split the children into groups, like 4 or 5 groups, and we can call one from each group and pick out a slip and there would be a action word written on that, and the child has to do the action, and the other children have to find out what action is that. The child, the one who is doing the action, should not open the mouth. He should not tell out the word, you know. They should do only the action, and the others should find out the action word. This is another game which would be interesting for the children to do. Hardly, these games and all will take only 5 minutes maximum. So we can quickly do it, at least thrice a week we can conduct different games like this, activities like this, to make the session more interesting and interactive. Okay, hope it is clear, children. Any doubts?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. And then moving on to the next poem. The next poem is about the rain. So before we start with the poem, we can ask children, do you all like to get wet in rain? And definitely the children would enjoy it, and they say, yes, ma'am, we like rain. We want to get wet in rain. We'll make paper boats and we will play in the rain. So we can post few questions like this, like asking the children, what would you do when it rains? What would the children like to do? Any answers?
We like to
Apart from getting wet, okay.
paper boats.
Paper
Paper boats.
and flash the water on them.
Very good. Yes, thank you, ma'am. They splash water and play in the rainwater. I mean, in the puddles of water too. And then they enjoy, actually, of course, even being adults, we love to get wet in rain, isn't it? So children would love to get wet in rain, and we can ask them, like, what are the things you would use when it rains? What are the things?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Yeah. So umbrella, raincoat, jerkin, and then any other things that can be used during the rain?
Rubber boot, ma'am.
Boots. Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. That was the one I was expecting. So boots, they can use this. So we can discuss about the things that can be used during the rainy season. And we can also ask children, what would you like to eat during the rainy season, or drink?
Hot drinks.
Hot drinks.
Yeah, something hot, like milk, hot milk,
Spicy snacks.
coffee,
also.
tea, yeah,
Hot and
spicy
spicy.
snacks.
Spicy
Yes,
snacks.
something that is hot and spicy. Yes, soup, hot soup.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can ask the children what are the things we use, as well as what would we like to eat during the rainy season. And then we can ask the sounds made by different objects and the rain, like a doorbell, a clock, then rain, the pitter patter, raindrops, the sound of the rain. We can ask and we can discuss those sounds too. So what are the other sounds that can be discussed, teachers?
Snake hissing.
Ashes, water splashing sound.
Splashing sound, thunder. Yes,
Thunder.
wonderful. Then
Snake hissing.
Then lightning sound, ma'am.
lightning, thunder, splashing the water. So
Rain droplets.
rain droplets. Yes. And yeah, usually when I take any topic about rain, I'll first ask them to do the rain claps. Hope many you would have been aware. If not, we'll just do it. Now, if it is in a group, it would be very effective. This claps, like I would just teach you how to do it for those who don't know. Okay. Like first I will instruct the children like, please stand up in your places, children, and follow the instructions. Like look at me and do as I say. So when I show one finger, the children should start clapping with one finger like this. And when I show two fingers, they have to clap with two fingers. And then three fingers. Then four fingers. And five fingers. So the noise level would increase from clapping from one finger to five fingers slowly. So whenever the rain starts, it starts to drizzle first, then slowly it increases, and the noise, the sound of the rain also increases like that. So when they clap, say about a class full of children, 40 children together, when they do it, it would be real fun, and they would enjoy doing it, uh, clapping their hands. Okay. And once it is increased, with when they clap with their five fingers, slowly we should reduce it to four fingers, and then three fingers, two fingers, and one finger. So when the rain stops also, it stops gradually, isn't it? So when they do this clap, they will really enjoy, they love to do it. Okay, so we can make sounds like this, do some activities, actions like this, and make the children more enjoyable. Okay, then we'll be discussing the different sounds made by a rain, clock, bell, as you said about splashing the water, thunder sound, lightning sound, and all. Then later on we can also discuss about, after discussing about rain, then after the rain, what happens, children? What comes out, we can ask. The children would definitely answer, the sun comes out, the sun shines. So what would you do when the when the rain is over and the sun begins to glow? What would you do? We can ask. What would we do, teachers?
We would come out and start doing our work.
Our work, yes. That's great, ma'am.
Children will come and play.
Yes, they would come and play. Then what are the activities we can ask them, what would your mothers do as soon as the sun shines after the rain?
Dry the cloths.
Dry the clothes. Excellent, ma'am. So they can relate, no, to the daily activities that has been done at home, and they would come up with the answers like this. And also the flowers, the flowers will bloom. They will after the rain, no, they get enough water, and when the sun shines, they get the sunshine too, and the plants grow and grow. So we can talk about that also, and we can also tell them that a plant needs not only water, it needs the sun also to grow. Okay, so these are the things we can discuss before starting the topic, and then we can move on to the poem. So it is, pitter patter raindrops falling from the sky. Here is my umbrella to keep me safe and dry. So can anyone repeat this stanza?
Peter patter raindrops
It's
falling
pitter,
from the
excuse me, Jayanti ma'am.
ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt. It's pitter patter.
Peter, okay, ma'am.
It's not Peter, it's pitter. Pitter patter raindrops.
Raindrops
Yeah.
falling from the sky. Here is my umbrella to keep my safe and dry. Sorry, keep me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's umbrella.
Umbrella.
Okay, a small correction. It's umbrella. Okay.
Umbrella. Okay.
Anybody else? Anybody else would like to try?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we know, ma'am.
Pitter patter raindrops falling from the sky. Here is my umbrella to keep me safe and dry.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anybody else? Would like to try?
Ma'am, shall I, ma'am?
Yes, Sangeeta, ma'am.
Pitter patter raindrops falling from the sky. Here is my umbrella to keep me safe and dry.
Good. Very good, ma'am. Thank you so much. So the next stanza is, when the rain is over and the sun begins to glow, little flowers start to bud and grow and grow and grow. Would anybody like to read this stanza? Willing to do
Yes,
it?
When the
Yes,
rain
Vijay
is
Lakshmi.
over, when the rain is over and the sun begins to glow, little flowers start to bud and grow and grow and grow.
Superb, ma'am. Thank you, Vijay Lakshmi, ma'am. Anybody else?
Ma'am, me, ma'am.
Yes, Malarvidi, ma'am.
When the rain is over and the sun begins to glow, little flowers start to bud and grow and grow and grow.
Superb, Malarvidi, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So after reading this poem, we can ask. Yes, ma'am. Reading this poem, no, we can make them read 2 or 3 times, and then ask them to underline the action words here too. Okay, so they can underline the action words, and also you can ask them to recite the poem with the actions, and they can sing it along also with a tune. Okay, so then we can ask them, how do we protect ourselves from rain and sun? So we have already discussed, like, what are the things that we use during the rainy season and what are the things that we like to eat or drink. So we can ask them during summer season, you know, what would you like to drink, or what would you like to eat? What would be, teachers? What would we like to eat or drink during the summer season?
Hot coffee,
Juice,
Juice,
tender
watermelon,
coconut,
tender coconut,
ice cream.
ice cream. Yes, children would definitely say ice cream first. Yes, thank you, teachers. And what are the things? What are the things we use to protect ourselves from sun?
cap,
Cap,
Cotton
cotton clothes,
umbrella, glasses,
sunglasses.
Umbrella.
Yes, umbrella. We take umbrella even during summer season. So these are the
kerchief,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. So these are the things we use to protect ourselves from rain and sun. Okay. So after discussing, we can do the textual exercises. So from this year onwards, you know, for class 1 itself, we have textual exercises. We have some classwork notes to be written for poems too. Okay, so we can do some textual exercises. After the poem, in the next page, we have a few questions. What is falling from the sky? What is falling from the sky?
Raindrops.
Raindrops. Raindrops are falling
falling
from the sky.
from the sky. Very good, ma'am. Then what does the umbrella do?
Safe and dry.
Covers us from sun and rain.
Yes, the umbrella keeps
Dry.
keeps us safe and dry. Then what happens when the rain is over?
Sun begins to glow.
The sun begins to shine
The sky
and the,
becomes clear.
yes, and the little flowers start to
Bloom. To bloom.
grow. Okay, that's nice, very nice. And then what are the sounds you hear when it rains?
Peter Pat. Lightning
Thunder
sound.
sound.
Thunder
Pitter
sound.
patter,
Sounds
pitter
of the
patter
raindrops.
raindrops. Yeah, sounds from the
Lightning sound.
raindrops. Yes, ma'am.
Thunder. Sounds of the thunder.
Thunder
Yes,
sound.
yes. Then how does it feel when raindrops fall on your hand? When
So happy, ma'am.
raindrops, you feel happy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of
When we are
course.
child, we feel happy. No?
Of course, ma'am. Even now,
Even now, yes.
Yes,
even
ma'am.
now, no. When it is raining, we
Yes,
put our hands
of course.
out and we feel that,
Of course.
right? No,
Ma'am,
getting
now
our hands
summer
wet
is
and
rain. So happy, ma'am.
Really, we enjoyed it till now, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. So, how does it feel when raindrops fall on your hand? Of course, we feel happy and we feel wet
Nice and
and
cold.
cool. We feel wet and cool, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And how does it feel when the sun glows? How does it feel?
Hot.
Hot, warm, hot and warm, isn't it?
After the rain, we expect the sun, ma'am.
Yes. So we feel warm and hot.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And
Yes.
then we have a match also. Match the things in A to the sound words in B. So rain, it's pitter patter, and clock,
Tick
Tock.
tock.
tick tock, tick tock, and then wind,
Whoosh.
whoosh, whoosh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Car horn,
Honk. Honk.
honk, honk, and bell,
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
ding dong. Excellent. Thank you so much, teachers. So you can also ask them to, as a art integrated activity, we can ask them to draw the things that we use during when it rains and things that we use when the sun shines. We can ask them to draw this simple objects like umbrella, raincoat, boots and all, and even sunglasses and what to say, cap and all. No? And what are the things we use like juice, hot coffee or milk, hot soup? These kind of things can be drawn in their classwork as an art integrated activity. Okay. So that's this poem about, and we'll be doing some classwork exercises, what all we have discussed, no? The question answers and such things and all. And then now we'll move on to the picture comprehension. What do you mean by picture comprehension? Can anyone tell me? Before we start, no? Before I share the slide, can anyone tell me what do you mean by picture comprehension?
Observing
Comprehension
the given
means
picture.
it's
Observing the given picture and
observing.
trying to say what does the picture is describes about or
Observe the
it
picture.
tells about.
Answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Superb. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. So the picture comprehension, first thing is we should tell children to observe the picture first. Observe the characters, objects, and what all are there in the picture first. And then we have to post few questions. To initially to start with for class 1, we can start with objective type questions. like fill in the blanks, choose the correct answer, true or false. Some opposites also can be given. Can start with objective type questions, and we can post few questions related to the picture, and we can elicit answers from the children. We can expect the answers from the children. You can just start with a simple drawings also on the board. We can draw a tree with apples and a boy standing near the tree. Okay. So we can draw simple pictures and post few questions to the children and ask them to answer. Now, I have a picture over here. Now I would like all of you all to observe this picture for a few seconds, maybe a minute. So what is the picture is about, teachers?
Farm.
It's a farm. It's a farm. Yeah, yes.
Farmhouse.
And many animals are there. So now let's move on to the questions. So choose the correct answer. A dash is standing near the cow, and the options are given here: cub and calf.
Cub.
So what would be the answer?
Calf.
Calf. It's calf, ma'am.
Calf.
So the little one of a cow is called as calf. Calf. Calf is the answer. Then there are dash rabbits in the four. Good observation, teachers. Thank you. So there are 4 rabbits in the farm. And then the next one is
White.
The ducklings are
Yellow in color.
ducklings are dash in color.
Yellow in
yellow
color.
in color.
Yellow in color. The next is write true T or false F for the following statements. A parrot is flying in the sky. Is it true or false? False. Because that was a crow. Because it's black in color.
Yes.
Okay. So it's false there. And there is a pond in the farm.
Yes, ma'am. True.
Yes, ma'am. True.
True. Yes. And the next one is there are many types of questions you can frame, even fill in the blanks, choose a color. I have given a word luck, L-U-C-K. You have to change
Duck,
a
ma'am.
letter in the given word
Duck.
and find the name of the animals. Yes, duck.
Duck, ma'am.
Is duck. Then pig.
Second one, pig, ma'am.
Pig. Very good. So change the letter and find the names of the animals. So this would be a little interesting for the children to do it. Okay. And now, so you can do these kind of exercises. You can create questions related to the picture and ask the children and make them do it. Okay. Now I have an activity for you. So look at this picture and you have to create few questions, objective type questions for 8 marks. Okay. So you have to frame few questions, objective type questions for 8 marks